Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with the evening news. The headlines: India scripted history by achieving its highest ever goods export target of 400 billion US dollars today. Amid decline in COVID-19 cases, Centre revokes provisions of Disaster Management Act but use of face masks to continue. Southern Angami Public Organization imposes Indefinite Bond within its jurisdiction with effect from midnight of 24th March. And Nagaland School Education Department leads in highest misappropriation of funds, amounting to 82.79 crore rupees. As we start the bulletin, we appeal our listeners to stay safe from COVID-19 by following these 4 simple steps. Get fully vaccinated, wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. And now the news in detail. India has scripted history by achieving its highest ever goods export target of 400 billion US dollars today. The target was achieved 9 days ahead of schedule. Prime Minister Narendra Modi in a tweet said that India set an ambitious target of $400 billion of goods export and achieved this target for the first time ever. He congratulated the country's farmers, weavers, MSMEs, manufacturers and exporters for this success. The Prime Minister said this is a key milestone in the Atmanirbhar Bharat journey. The centre has said that there is no longer any need to invoke the provisions of the Disaster Management Act for COVID containment measures. The decision has been taken in view of a steep decline in the number of COVID-19 cases in the country. The centre has also advised states and union territories to discontinue issuing orders and guidelines under the Act. Union Home Secretary Ajay Palla has written a letter to all the states and union territories to this effect. However, advisories of the Union Health Ministry on COVID containment measures, including the use of face masks and hand hygiene, will continue to guide the overall national response to the pandemic. He said states and UTs have also developed their own capacities and systems and have implemented their own detailed action plans to manage the pandemic. The Southern Angami Public Organization, SAPO, has decided to extend the ongoing total bond within Southern Angami jurisdiction to an indefinite bond with effect from midnight of 24th March. SAPO said the decision was taken after the Manipur government has failed to withdraw its armed personnel and permanent structures within 72 hours from Gezolza area. During the indefinite bond against the state of Manipur, paramilitary forces on duty, ambulance with patients, press, media, Angami Public Organization executives and its unit executives, the PO Board of Arbitrators on production of valid document will be exempted. SAPO said the indefinite bond will continue until their demands are fulfilled. Nagaland School Education Department has established the highest misappropriation of funds, amounting to 82.79 crore rupees in 2 different cases. However, one case with a sum of 70 crore is awaiting departmental and criminal investigation. This was furnished in the State Finance Audit Report of the Comptroller and Auditor General of India for the year ending 31st March 2022 that was tabled in the ongoing Assembly session yesterday. The report stated that there are 26 cases of misappropriation and losses including government money of 207.24 crore rupees involving 12 departments and various unnamed departments. Out of these 26 cases, 5 cases involving 22.87 crore rupees were reportedly pending in a court of law. Power Department topped the second highest misappropriation cases, acquiring an amount of 25.48 crore rupees in one case, followed by Public Works Department, Roads and Bridges with 23.79 crore rupees in 3 cases, and one misappropriation fund involving 20.23 crore rupees in the Planning and Coordination Department. Other departments with misappropriation funds amounting to around 1 crore to 14 crore rupees includes Land Records and Survey, Technical Education, RT, Municipal Affairs, PHED, Taxes, Health and Family Welfare and Tourism. Further, as furnished by Nagaland Lokayukta Directorate of Investigation, there are 4 cases of loss to government due to theft, misappropriations, loss of government materials involving 2.77 crore rupees, out of which an amount of 2.54 crore has been recovered. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Nagaland government has provided 6.56 crore rupees to the Department of School Education for construction of government high school and district education officer and senior district education officer offices and for extension of classrooms. This was stated by Chief Minister Nipio Rio during his budget speech yesterday. He said with the State Development Fund, the construction of schools should be substantially completed. He said 2.59 crore rupees has been earmarked for construction of 60-bedded girls' hostel at Sainik School, Bungwa. Besides, the Department of Higher Education has been provided with 8.32 crore rupees to facilitate an AAC accreditation and for construction of academic buildings in government colleges. The State Council of Education Research and Training has been provided 3.15 crore rupees for various construction works, development of textbooks, trainings and workshops, and conduct of examinations. The Department of Technical Education has been provided 3 crore rupees, of which 1 crore is for upgradation of facilities at Kelhoshe Polytechnic as a follow-up to the accreditation of the programs of civil engineering, electrical and electronics engineering, and mechanical engineering for a period of 3 academic years from 2021 to 2024 by National Board of Accreditation. Further, 1 crore rupees each has also been provided for core activities and infrastructure development in Kohima Polytechnic. A total restriction on vehicular movement from Beren to Dimapur Road in the stretch between Peletki Junction and Old Jaluki has been imposed from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. daily for a period of 1 month with effect from Friday. Deputy Commissioner Beren said the restriction is regulated in view of public safety and to facilitate smooth and timely completion of the 2-lane construction works along NH 129A, which is presently underway. All the commuters have been advised to take alternate route from Berentown Bana Ward to Old Jaluki via Mbunkita Old Road and vice versa during the time and days of restrictions. Nagaland is gearing up for the biggest sporting event in the history of the state, the South Asian Cross Country Championships and the 56th National Cross Country Championships, which is to be held on Saturday. South Asian countries including Bangladesh, Maldives, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Pakistan and India have confirmed their participation, making up for a total of 71 participants from the international team. Both the international team and national team will start arriving in the state 2 days prior to the event on March 24 and 25 respectively. A total number of 667 athletes from 31 states and union territories and All India Police Sports Control, Railway Sports Promotion Board and Service Sports Control Board will be part of the sporting event. Altogether, 26 athletes from Nagaland will be taking part in the sporting events. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Nipio today visited Nagaland Olympic Office and IG Stadium to oversee preparation for the upcoming SAAF Cross Country Championship and 56th National Cross Country Championship. Stating that it will be the biggest sporting event ever hosted by Nagaland, Rio said he is looking forward to this landmark event. And now to end the news, here are the main points again. India scripted history by achieving its highest ever goods export target of $400 billion today. Amid decline in COVID-19 cases, Centre revokes provisions of Disaster Management Act, but use of face masks to continue. Southern Angami Public Organization imposes Indefinite Bond within its jurisdiction with effect from midnight of 24th March. And Nagaland School Education Department leads in highest misappropriation of funds amounting to 82.79 crore rupees. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.